Well, good evening, everyone. Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. How is everyone? I thought I'd come on and do something with a little different visual. I don't do Halloween generally, but I don't know. Spirit was just saying, let's have a little fun, right? Got my my most mythical decks. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if you can see the cards. You will hear in the background some music, some kids outside. We have two houses that have combined across the street this year. In this, they've got strobe lights, they've got music, they've got a whole haunted, the kind of graveyard thing you can wander through, and it's pretty cool. And kids were out trick-or-treating really early around here. I don't know what they do around where you're at, but got a lot of kids in the neighborhood. I don't generally hand out candy. I don't know why that changed for me once my daughter grew up, but still, I don't know. This year, I feel a shift this year. So we'll see. We'll see what the following years hold for me in Halloween. I'm sure it'll make my grandbabies happy. All right, let's just tap in, calling in our guides, guardians, Divine Mother, Divine Father on this Samhain festival of energy. The portal is tonight and it's tomorrow. And calling in the Pleiades as we align with the Seven Sisters. Calling in our ancestors, those who have passed before us. What are the messages you want to bring through? The Chess Queen. Let me read it first. Trust and strategizing. Can you see her? Feels like there's a plan. There's a plan in action. And your ancestors are preparing you. Oh, that one certainly wants to come out. This one says the cosmos, creativity, and vastness. Ooh, what can you create? What will you create in this newfound trust with this new plan? Ancestors coming through strongly. Boy, these are talking. And this one says the word Lord, communication, praise, dishonesty. As always, we're going to take that dishonesty first, and as always, this is key for you to be very discerning with others' words of communication toward you, or lack thereof. Let's put that in there, right? You know, no communication is also a message. But this is also saying, be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word. When you're making this plan, when you're writing down what it is that you want to call in for yourself, be impeccable, be crystal clear what you put out to the cosmos for what you want to create. Let's take the Witch's Tarot and see what message wants to come out. We are at a pivot point for this planet currently. Oh my gosh, duh. Sorry. I remember I got through, gosh, was it March? I've talked about this before, and it just came up. So I picked up on November 18th as a pivot point for the Twin Collective. Perhaps the timing was has been, I was going to say off, but that was going to be my ego speaking. So Spirit just coming through and saying timing wasn't off. It has been sped up because enough of humanity is awakening, and enough of humanity is choosing peace and love and compassion for self, for themselves and for others. I do know that the Pleiades portal is open until I believe it's the 21st, 22nd, as we're in Scorpio season. And this time from now until then is the pivot point. The energy is strong. It will carry us through to 2024. We are already, that's what it, so I got a lot of ahas coming through myself. So every November, middle of November, we begin, and I have talked about this before in case you've missed it. We begin to experience the energies of the next year. And now what I'm hearing is that pivot point has been moved up, like I said, because enough of humanity has awakened, enough of humanity has begun to find their tribe to assist them in their awakening process as well. And we are now, as I speak, able to tap into the frequencies of 2024. It's a lot earlier. Wow, it's like what, 3-4 weeks earlier than the November 18th usual timeline. So well done, humanity. Well done. Gosh, it's beautiful to know. Let's see what else wants to come out. Let's get a few more and I'll turn them over. Interesting, I'm being asked to not look at them. What else, Spirit? I was wondering if I'd even be able to see the cards. Oh. Not seeing that. Not seeing that. And one more. No, I'm hearing 2 more. There we go. Not looking at it. Not looking at it. All right, what do we got? Knight of Swords. Again, I'm being asked to look at them all before I say anything. 6 of Swords. Moving away from that shit. Someone just said, wow, what do we got here? Goodness, he doesn't want to play. King of Swords. Ace of Wands. Page of Wands. Hey. Who's calling, huh? Who's calling? You got some good news coming in. And with these swords in the first 3 cards, I'm, with that word Lord, it's really imperative that you be impeccable with your word. I've got to write that down. Yeah. This is a time, like I said, to be very clear with what you want to create in 2024. There's energy of epiphanies, messages coming in from the spirit realm, your higher self, guides and guardians and angelics. Here's that little asterisk, that came with the word Lord. I'm getting, be on the lookout where, in moments where you feel like you're going to just spew your words, say something harsh, say something off the cuff that you may not traditionally say. It just comes out of you. This is saying to me, even though this is fast moving energy, it will be very fast moving, and we're being asked to slow down a little bit. Really be discerning with our words. Where are they going to carry us? You know, do we want to stay in the troubled waters, or this is beckoning us to to let it move us um, into something in a space that's more conducive of where we're going, something that's creative, speak words of creation, not destruction. Step in. Let's see what else wants to come out. What's on this King of Swords, please? I'm not really sure, but I'm wondering if Gemini or Mercury have a very significant. Um, well, I know Mercury goes retrograde again. We're in the shadow, mid to middle November through December. I know that, but I don't know where Gemini is and the death. So you know. Um, Something that's definitely closing out. There's a cycle that's closing out. Of course, we just had the full moon in Taurus, lunar eclipse. A lot of things, we're still in that energy. We have to remember that as we move through these current energies. There's an end to quick judgment is what I'm hearing with these cards. An end to quick. I don't know where to hold them, so I can see them and you can see them. Really allowing the spoken word to transform your situation, like in a good way. In a good way, always in a good way. That's what we want. We don't want to destroy ourselves or another or a situation with harsh words. It's not what we're about. If enough of humanity has chosen love and compassion and empathy, then that harshness, it can't come with you. It's got to be dropped. It's got to be transformed into love. I'm also getting with these cards, the clear out process that we've all been in, clearing out the shadow, and we are in Scorpio season. That is about, death and rebirth, your shadow aspects, diving into, that and really putting an end to old patterns of communication. Let's take a look at this. It's interesting how they just had me move these on. I know you can't see, but I had them straight in a row, and they just had me step them down like you're stepping down a staircase. They had me do that a couple months ago. I remember correctly. Let's take a look at the Six of Swords. Taking all our ideas and our positive thoughts and our positive I want to change the word positive to high vibrational words that are in alignment with where we're going. Taking all of that and moving to a better situation, calmer waters. Seven of Pentacles. Because we're creating something brand new. It might take a minute, or maybe you're realizing that where you're at, that something's about to come to fruition, but you've got to put a little more time in there, because the next card, in the deck would be the Eight of Pentacles, where we're still putting in more effort. This is, evaluating where you've come from, or where you've come to so far. Reevaluating your journey, reevaluating the healing you've done, the shadow work you've done, the breaking down of barriers is what I'm hearing. Really, being asked to say, celebrate this. You're not done. You're not done. By no means are you done. But you're discovering that there's a little more that you've got to discover about yourself, a little more discernment maybe to be learned. learned. Is that, yeah, learned. That's how it's coming through. King of Swords. What does he got to say? Usually it's not anything nice. You know, King of Swords can be cold, can be ruthless, can be truthful. So, however this is coming through, it's a whole new beginning. This is this is all reminiscent to me of the Two of Wands in the tarot. You know, that to me is the energy of putting your order out to the universe. You know, this is what I desire. This is what I want. Um, you know, also trusting that the universe is going to, you know, bring you what you need and what you want. But it's how I'm hearing, I think this came through yesterday, not to be so rigid in the details. Got to be a little more flexible in with the details, because what we think is what we want, the universe, like, no, this is going to be a little better for you, so we're going to bring it in this way. It's going to look this way. And if we're too rigid, then we're not going to create anything new, but we're being asked to. We got the Fool and then the Ace of Wands here. Inspiration, transformation, excitement, joy, you know, maybe passion if this is connection for you. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands. Thank you. Judgment. Yep. Second chance at something. You know, and it's okay, you know, these wands, they feel, or these swords rather, they feel, um, I don't know what the word is, but when I get to this judgment card in this deck, it's called Karma. It's Karma. Um, and then with the Seven of Swords, it's like, yeah, what goes around comes around, but what you put out there, all the work that you've put in, is about to come to fruition. It's going to pay off, because you're going to get a second chance at something that's joyful. It's fun. It's new. It sparks your inspiration. It relights the fire within you. Because, I mean, swords are just, it's cold energy. It's air. It's like, it's not a lot of emotion going on there, is it? It's just thick. It's quick. It's in. It's could be cutting. I mean, oh my gosh. I just can't get it out. I know what I want to say, but I just cannot articulate it in the way that I'm coming through. Let's move on. What's this good news? We got the Page of Wands coming through going, hey, hey. Two of Pentacles. For some, this is a, hey, don't take on too much. Have you learned your lessons? Just start saying no. You haven't got to do everything for everyone. That's for some in particular. I know I can heed that myself. I'm booked up in November, so time to start saying no for December. Give me another one on the Two of Pentacles. Oh, we got two. We've got the Empress and the Eight of Cups. With the Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing, are you ready? I'm hearing, are you ready? Interesting. I'm getting this a little bit of this feeling like, you know, just for an analogy, you know, you're pregnant and you know you're expecting to deliver in another month and a half or 2 months, and all of a sudden, boom, the baby's here, and you're like, what do I do? I don't have the crib. I don't have this. I don't have the car seat yet. I don't have the, you know, I don't have an outfit for the baby. Um, the room's not painted. It's like, okay, it's time to birth this new thing, but right now you've got to walk away from something. Maybe you've got to stop doing so much overtime at work so you can have time at home to um, paint the room and go shopping for the crib and set up the, you know, it's like, I don't know, for someone, I don't know if that's, um, I know a few people out there that watch mine and Sadie's channel are pregnant or expecting grandbabies, and so maybe one of them is going a lot earlier than they expected, and I'm also getting, I've never gotten this before with the Eight of Cups, but maybe somebody has got to take a little bit of a trip over water to get to the baby that's coming, because they weren't expecting to be there right this soon. And if you're having a baby tonight on Halloween, on this blessed Samhain, congratulations. Thank you for bringing another beautiful soul, an enlightened soul, into this world to help raise the vibration of Gaia. Thank you. For the rest of us who are not in that position, thankfully, I love my baby, but I'm 57 almost, and I'm done with that. For the rest of us, we definitely are given a beautiful opportunity to take a huge leap of faith right now. Take a pivot. Just jump. Just turn and jump. Something very brand new, something, even though something's coming back around with this judgment card for a second chance, if this is a connection coming back around, it's totally new energy. If this is just another opportunity for you to, I don't know, maybe move back home. You haven't been home in years and years and years, and you never thought you'd go back home for work or for love or for whatever. I'm Something is coming back around to be reignited, and it could just possibly be, I'm picking up for someone. Your health has been on the downhill slope for quite a long time, and doctors haven't been able to figure out what's going on. I'm being asked to say, believe in a miracle, because you're about to receive one. Oh, it's beautiful. A second chance at life where you thought you were going to exit this planet. Spirit's saying it's not your time yet. The right doctors, the right modalities are coming in, and some of them are just gonna. It's like you're gonna wake up one morning and you remember this dream, and the dream is gonna say, "Hey, try this herb," or try acupuncture, or something that you've not even looked at before. Oh, I love that. I love that. Kind of like doing this by the candlelight. It gives me a whole different feel here. Let's add another layer. I'm just going to keep going. Let's add another layer. So, with the Knight of Swords and the Death card, let's add another layer. I do repeat myself a lot, so in case you ever notice that. Hierophant on top of, on the Knight of Swords and the Death. I'm getting something totally different, something new with this now, with the Hierophant on the two. This is epiphany. This is waking. This is, yeah, it's like waking, like someone's being woken from the dead, in a sense. You know, a little bit like the Judgment card here. It's like they were asleep and they were dead to things that were going on in the world or in their own life. And then all of a sudden, Spirit comes in as the high priest, the Hierophant here, and just blesses them and just, it's like they get their get up and go back. I don't know who I'm channeling for, but this is beautiful. I am being asked to remind you that it's important to take one step at a time. And with your words, you know, be impeccable with your word is about, if you have to go to an allopathic physician and you don't agree, or you just feel you need to speak up. For some of you, you need to get an advocate to go with you and to speak on your behalf, to be another set of ears to listen as well. Six of Swords and Seven of Pentacles, moving towards something that you've been creating for a long time, and where it may have been just an idea and a thought, it's becoming tangible, but there's still some work to do from what came through earlier with the Seven of Pentacles. Page of Cups. The work that's left to be done is to add a little love into it. I'm hearing sprinkle a little love. Sprinkle a little love. It's not going to hurt you. These swords in the past may have hurt you. Of course they would, right? Maybe they were harsh truths. Maybe they were harsh words that you spoke to someone or someone spoke to you. That's done. Spirit is blessing you with a whole new you. Page of Cups is, you know, oh my gosh, I just saw this image of a mother sitting on her bedroom floor crying with her back against the bed, and her knees are up and she's crying. And this little kid comes in, it's a little boy, and puts his hand on her shoulder and says, "Mommy, it's gonna be okay." And that's her pivot point. Oh my gosh, guys, that's beautiful. I'm wow. I hear the kids outside. That's beautiful. It takes this little soul to come in and say, "It's gonna be all right, Mommy," or "Daddy," whatever the situation is for you. But this is your inner child coming in and saying, "It's gonna be all right. You're moving. You know, everything you've been working toward is gonna come. You're moving out of troubled waters right now into a better position, situation, whatever it is. You've learned a lot about yourself." The King of Swords. No, I'm taking them. Got two. Oh, I got three here. I've got three. Four of Cups. I've got to shine over or hold it by the candle to see. Four of Cups. Sun. Ten of Pentacles. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be happy. It's gonna be solid. It's gonna be long term. You know, if this is your health, things are gonna improve remarkably, beautifully. It's gonna be a whole new day. It's like it's gonna take you by surprise. You're gonna be like, "I never thought I'd see this come. I never thought I'd see this come," but it has, and you can trust that it's here to stay. The whole new journey. This is on top of the King of Swords and the Fool card. Things from the past that just weren't fulfilling, that maybe a little disappointment. Maybe you were starting to lose hope. Oh, maybe you were starting to lose hope, and the sun comes in and, you know, just lights up your room. Literally, you know, you see the sun come through your window, and your child is standing next to you saying, "It's gonna be all right." It's your inner child, whatever it is. Again, it's not all of this is going to resonate with everyone, of course. Ace of Wands and Judgment. Second chance. Writing, just getting your spark back. What else, Spirit? I'm really seeing that the eclipsed moon there. You know, we're still in that energy, like I said. Thank you. For some, it's Two of Cups. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was Two of Cups or Lovers. Can't remember what the Lovers looks like in this deck. For some, this is a connection with another. This could be a twin flame coming back, for, you know, coming back into the picture for another chance. This is the universe giving you that new chance, the new pivot that's coming, a new reignition with the Ace of Wands, like a big match reignition. For others, this is a beautiful connection with yourself or the divine. Either way, it's love, it's reciprocal. This is actually one of my favorite Two of Cups. And other tarot, this is one of my favorites. It's beautiful. Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Empress, Eight of Cups. You know, pregnant or not, you know, we've all had to probably walk away from something. And maybe, you know, we're you know, if this hasn't happened yet, you're just getting the news. There's good news coming in. Can't see. The shadow side, this is the Devil. And we are in Scorpio season. Got the Three of Swords coming out. Yeah, I just feel that this is where we walk away from all our karmic debris and everything from the past that's lowered us, that's kept us small. We walk away from all the fear. We heal so much of that. We've been doing that, and we'll continue to do that, you know, especially being in this scorpionic energy. But we are on a learning planet. We are, you know, and as we learn, we heal. So we're never going to get away from it. But there is a day when healing, there isn't so much to do because there's just not that emotional charge to it. I feel like these last groups of cards, they don't have a solid message. It's just so many different messages in here. So there is good news coming in. And maybe you've got to juggle some things, you know, for a time before things can get till you can get on your feet. I do want one more on the Devil card, please, though. You know, it's like discovering or really taking a look at where you've been trapped, felt you were trapped. Goodness gracious. And the Emperor. All right, well, in this group of cards, look what we've got. We've got the masculine and feminine energies. Blending the two within, Emperor and Empress, divine masculine, divine feminine, inner, outer. For some, this is a divine masculine that has had to walk away from their divine feminine for a while to deal with some of this kind of energy, the lower energy. But now he's re-emerging, he's coming back in new energy, in his full power. I'm hearing for some, it wasn't a decision to make at all. It was the easiest decision I've had to make. Because it really wasn't a decision. It was just do it. Put it in the physical with the Two of Pentacles. see if anything else wants to come out with that. Yeah, definitely. So I'm definitely getting twin energy with this, especially with, we got the Judgment, Two of Cups, Emperor and Empress. And the Hierophant, yeah. And the Fool. Yeah, it's just, this is an opportunity for communication to start back up. And that's why it's impeccable. It's important to be impeccable with your word. It's not about bringing up the past, bringing up all this shit, all this lower vibrational energies. This is about being done with that, walking away from that, choosing something higher, something more in alignment. I say this all the time. The Eight of Cups is the hermit. He's walking toward the mountain, walking toward his wishes, and to go into silence and discovery, self-discovery, to return wiser. The Emperor and the Empress are returning to themselves, to each other rather, well, themselves, true, wiser, and just really crystal clear on what they want to create in the connection moving forward. I am hearing there may be a start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. I have seen that happening already for some other twin flames, but it's important not to give up hope, because and not to go back into the old thinking of, oh, here we go again. He or she's going to leave. That's not about what this is. It's about really calibrating the energies, because the divine masculine is going to show up in his divinity, and the divine feminine, he or she again, is going to show up in their divinity, and the energy is just going to be so powerful. It will take some getting used to. It will take, you're going to be surprised at how much of the past does come up, and it's all going to be the mental thoughts. Can I trust this? Can I trust this? Can I trust them? Can I trust me? I know I have grown and healed. But then when you get into that situation and the energy, you can start questioning yourself again. And that's just normal. Just stay grounded, stay centered, stay aligned with who you've become and who you're becoming. And everything's just going to be all right, So whatever this situation is for you, just know that I can't even see my cards. I'm losing some light here. My candle's going down. It got darker out. So let's finish it up with a witching hour. Yeah, the witching hour oracle. I'm not gonna be able to see these. Oh my gosh, you cannot make this up, guys. Communication. What's that moon? Oh, it's not the right moon, but it's communication. Do you see it? And the number is 36, which reduces to a 9. So we're at an end of a cycle, about to begin a whole new one. Being asked to look at the bottom of the deck and endure. Yeah, endure. Interesting. We got the snow moon and the cold moon. So winter's going to play a very pivotal role in connection. This one says endure. I don't know if I can get that to be seen very well. So yeah, keep going. You've still got some work to do, but it's not like what you've been through for however long you've been on this journey in these situations. For those of you, again, having a baby or expecting a grandbaby, enjoy. I love my grandbabies. Love my daughter. So It's a really wonderful feeling. Um, yeah, communication, communication with the spirit realm as we're in this energy. So I'd like to take this moment to thank Spirit for coming through with so many new messages, familiar messages, and for just allowing me to be a conduit for those messages. Open your mind, open your heart to commune with your ancestors, not just today, but always. But again, be impeccable with your word. Take that for however it resonates. It just keeps coming through. For some, you're going to be making plans for moving forward with your divine counterpart. For others, it's going to feel a little more energetic, but the communication is definitely all over this table, all over. All right, I'm going to leave it there, folks. Have an amazing night. Stay safe. Thank you for joining me. Till next time.